Hello.
Hi everyone.
And welcome to the family Bob and Enya. It's not exactly our usual perkiness.
No.
That you get when we're a sit down chatty video. But we thought we would just make this and just explain why there's obviously been no videos the past few weeks.
Yeah.
So if you follow either of us on Instagram, you'll have seen that very sadly our beloved cat Sky died. So that hit us very hard.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have been following, especially Bob, you would have seen Sky everywhere and anywhere.
He's a massive part of our lives.
Yeah. And you would have seen that he had health issues. He had a stroke on Christmas Day back in 2023.
Last year, yeah.
Yeah. And he recovered amazingly from that.
He did incredibly well. He did really well.
But unfortunately, he was always going to be predisposed to more. And unfortunately, the running joke of Sky only wants MRIs for Christmas, he had another one.
Yeah, it's before Christmas.
Yeah. Which unfortunately meant that he lost function in his back legs. And we tried with physiotherapy, and my God, did he try.
He tried there very hard.
And we were seeing a lot of signs of improvement.
Yeah, he was getting movement back and things, and he was starting to get a lot better.
Yeah, and
well, not a lot better, but he was starting to
he was getting much better than what he was. So we were incredibly hopeful.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, he more than likely had another one.
We think, yeah, at least one more.
Yeah.
He went downhill, and then he went really far downhill.
Yeah. And so we had to say goodbye to him.
Yeah.
And because of that, as you can tell, it's obviously left us very upset. So the past few weeks has just been trying to get used to things.
Yeah.
With
been hard.
Just the pair of us.
Yeah, when you're missing so much of what makes home, it's not there anymore. Mm-hmm. It's really difficult.
Yeah. So obviously the last thing on our minds was videos and content and things.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's why there wasn't another vlogs last couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
But what I heard today, that quote was, nothing worthwhile in life or good in life ever comes without either it takes pain to get it or it takes pain when it leaves.
Mm.
And I guess that's true, that everything that you have that's worthwhile, it's either hard to get or it's horrible to lose. And Sky brought so much to us. For 3 years nearly we had him.
Yeah.
And we got him when he was 17.
Yeah, so he was an old man.
He was an old man, but he had so much personality.
Yeah.
And he brought so much joy to our house.
Oh, absolutely.
I say, he made us a family and he made this a home. So we're forever grateful for having him in our lives.
So that's why we've not been around. The plan is that videos will be going back up.
There's another 2 days of the Magic Cruise vlogs.
Yep.
So they're under editation at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Or one of them was partially edited before. So I just need to get back to it.
Mm-hmm. So they will start going back up again. And then if there's one thing you wouldn't want us to do, it's to be sad.
He was never one for moping and worrying. You know, he lost function and things, and he just cracked on. He just got on with it. There was no stopping him.
The determination in him trying to get up onto our couch is next level.
Oh.
That's why it became the mentality of like, be more Sky in our household.
He would just, didn't matter what his problems were, and he had quite a few. He would just get on with it, no issues. And
that was it.
Everything he wanted in life was to be up on the couch and sitting on you.
Yeah.
And he would do everything within his power to get that.
Exactly.
And a lot of times he succeeded.
Yes.
Sometimes he needed a little help, but he always got there.
So, in that mentality, you know, we're always going to be sad about it, but we're going to try and be happy and try and remember all the amazing things that he gave us, and in doing right by him, we're still going to go on and we're still going to do fun things.
Yeah.
And enjoy ourselves.
Enjoy life.
And so with that, we're going to have a little bit of a happier turn.
Yeah, jump into something better.
Exactly. And say that we have another trip announcement.
Hooray!
Hooray. So, bet you can't guess what we're going to do. Following suit along with everyone else who is in the who likes Disney cruises, we're going on the Disney Treasure.
Hooray!
Hooray! We've already started. Well, I've already started prepping for things. As you can see, there are hats involved.
I had this before.
You did have that hat before, but we have ideas for it.
Yeah, as usual with Enya, she's booking, making lots of outfits, planning things.
Yeah.
There's a lot. I mean, the treasure's pretty magical and adventure-y.
Yeah. The whiteboard is up.
Oh, the whiteboard's up. We're ready. Well, not ready at all, but we're starting to get, you know...
Getting excited about it. Allowing ourselves to be excited about it.
Yes.
Which is difficult, but it shouldn't be something that we stop ourselves from being. So we got the whiteboard out, we started planning things, and we've started allowing ourselves to get excited about it, which is nice feelings.
Yeah, it's difficult when you just get excited and then you feel guilty, and then there's, you know, so many different emotions in there. But we're trying our hardest to not worry about it, not let anything be down, and to get excited about things that come up in the future. And the treasure looks pretty amazing. I've been trying to stay away from it as much as possible, but in the last little while, and you know, we've put on things, and it's, you know, the vlogs and whatnot. Yeah,
I think there was a lot of worries about what could happen with the treasure with Sky.
We had it booked a while ago.
Yeah,
well, we booked it as soon as it came out.
Yeah, so I haven't really been looking up anything either. And then obviously, now there's less of a worry of us being able to go. So I have been allowing myself to start looking at things, and you know, it is exciting. We're gonna go, obviously, 7 nights.
Yes.
No matter what, but we're going to go on a 7-night Eastern.
We're doing the Eastern one.
Yeah.
Everyone's doing the Western. We did the Western
on the Fantasy.
Our first ever cruise was the 7-night Western Caribbean cruise on Fantasy, and it was pretty incredible. I mean, that's why we're now cruisers.
Yes, so that is the reason that all of our money goes to Disney Cruise Line.
And since then, we've done 4-night, and then a 3 and a 4 back to back twice.
Yeah.
And I'm super excited to do a 7 again, because I really don't rate a 3. I think they try and push so much into a small period of time that you just don't get to experience anything properly. Everything is just rushed as much as possible, which then when you go into the 4, you're like, oh, the 4 is so much better. But the 7 is going to be even better than that.
We do have plans to do some vlogs about what we think of a 3 or a 4-night experience, so hopefully we'll do that.
I think we've got another 3 weeks worth of the previous cruise vlogs, and then we are going on to trying to make up some random stuff to fill the void. So
please comment and tell us what the hell you want to know. It will be very helpful right now where we're not at full thinking capacity. So please pop down anything you would like to know about.
Yeah, because we sail in 11 weeks. You looked it up this morning, but I can't remember now.
Yeah.
Just gonna look at my calendar.
12 weeks.
Just gonna have some music on the background. It's gonna be 11 weeks tomorrow.
I heard it was 12.
Well,
one of us is counting incorrectly. Who knows?
One of those times, whenever this comes out, it doesn't even matter because that's not today. So
we're going in May.
That's the one.
We're going in May. We're very excited.
We'll excuse our lack of ability to do this video properly. So there you go.
It's just happening.
Yeah. So we're going to May. We're going on
an Eastern Caribbean,
which goes to the British and the US Virgin Isles. And Kaswiki.
We booked our excursions.
Yes, we did.
A couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
We are going to be doing zip lining.
Ooh.
And then we are going to, what was the other one I booked?
The champagne snorkel.
That's it. Something. Yes, it's the champagne snorkeling and catamaran.
You swim in and they put champagne down the snorkel. It's gonna be a fun time.
It's gonna be so great. Yes, so we have those booked.
They don't actually do that. I mean, I don't know. I just went with one you picked.
You go snorkeling. You go out on a boat. You go snorkeling. Then you get back on boat, and then they go have a glass of something.
Or 3. But there's a lot of exciting things on the treasure to look at. There's a lot of, the food looks really good. The shows, Coco show, which should be really exciting.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it's nice to stay away completely from that, so I have no idea what the Coco show is.
I've seen little bits of things, but not it fully. And then there's the new Moana.
Oh yeah, I've been ignoring that as well, the new show, but you've been telling me that everyone rates it.
Oh, everyone is apparently loving it, so.
Yeah, the Haunted Mansion bar.
The Haunted Mansion
which
bar.
looks really good.
Skipper's.
Oh yeah.
I keep wanting to call it Skipper's Canteen, but it's not.
Skipper's Society.
Skipper's Society, that's the one.
I like the whole sort of jungly explorer type vibe is very much something that I'm excited for.
Yeah, Periscope Pub.
Which looks really good as well.
Oh, just like the atrium looks amazing.
Yeah.
It all just seems so exciting. Just, really cannot wait.
Oh, so we do that, but also we're flying a few days before.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Nothing. Yes, we are flying the Thursday.
Flying the Thursday and we sail on Saturday.
Sail on the Saturday. And so what we are doing is we are going to be staying for 2 nights.
Yeah.
2 nights. I did it down there. 2 nights.
We're staying for 2 nights.
2 nights. We are staying for 2 nights.
How many nights again was that in you?
It's 2 at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Yay! At the DVC thing where you rent the points.
We used
Kidani Village, is it?
I believe Kidani Village. We used David's Vacation Club rentals.
We did.
Because it is a lot cheaper to go through any of the kind of vacation club rental stores. There's David's Vacation Club. There is like literally the Disney rental store is another one. There's a couple of other ones, but we managed to get a somewhat good deal.
I mean,
it's still so expensive.
It's really expensive, but it's for 2 nights. We stayed at Polynesian for 1 night, which was great. But 1 night you don't really get the full thing. So we're saying we don't have at the moment. We don't have any plans.
No,
we're just going to go. We fly in on the Thursday, get to Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Which our flight actually moved
they moved
earlier.
Early, yeah.
So
we land at 1 or half 1 or something.
Which means that we'll have
get there
like
really early.
An evening.
Yeah.
A proper evening to experience it, and then a full day. But I do want to go to Springs.
And I want a bread service all to myself.
That you can totally have.
That's completely acceptable because they're actually. It's only like 5 bits of bread. I don't think that's something you should share. This is a Sana bread service if you don't know, or Sana.
Sana?
Yeah, I think that's how I pronounce it. Yeah, it's good. But it's not, you don't want to share that, you want that yourself.
You can have the bread service all to yourself if you let me go to Disney Springs.
We'll go to Springs. We might need to go to Springs to get something that Annie wants for some outfits anyway, so...
Hopefully they'll have
we
them.
could do that. And then we can go to the pool and we can do this stuff. And we're not sure how we're going to get, if we're using the Disney service to get to the cruise yet or not.
Yeah, we haven't decided.
But they take your bags basically and then they'll put them on the boat for you. So it's quite handy.
You do end up getting, you are usually one of the first ones to arrive.
It's quite expensive though.
It is. I know when we were staying at the airport, the Disney Cruise Line bus was going to be more expensive.
Yes, it was.
Than us just getting an Uber.
But the airport's on the way. So,
yeah.
I
don't know if it might be a bit more expensive getting an Uber.
It'd be kind of fun.
From like where we're now staying. The last time we went on a cruise, we weren't staying on Disney property, so we weren't able to use the Disney transport service, whereas we are this time. So maybe we'll do it.
We might do it.
I know it kind of goes from resort to resort to resort, so it does take a long time. But it might also mean that we get a nice nap on the bus.
Well, that's true.
And then wake up and then be ready to go. Whoo. Unlike me just being
cartoons on it. I've never took the, I was going to call it Hogwarts Express.
The Hogwarts Express.
The Magical Express.
I never did it either.
But they have cartoons on that, or they did have. So I wonder if they have cartoons on the bus.
They might.
Because then I could watch cartoons.
Yeah. And I could fall asleep on the bus and not feel embarrassed about falling asleep in a random Uber driver's car.
Well, you normally do that as well.
I do.
When you fall asleep in the car. So that's the exciting thing happening. We do that and then we come home afterwards, which is really sad. We don't want to talk about that.
No one cares about that.
No one cares about that.
But we may have something else in the works after.
There are a few things.
You know what I'm like.
Well, we've already announced one of them, which is our wedding cruise, which we were planning on doing a video about that actually, and then we couldn't get the thing to work, so we want to go through the weddingy stuff. So that's one of the things that will be coming up. We're going to try and take you through what Disney wedding planning thing is like. Yes.
So we will go through basically the wedding brochure that they give to you.
Yeah.
We'll go through it with you and kind of show you all the selections that you can do. I have just recently been in touch with our on-land coordinator.
Ooh, you never told me this.
No, I did. Because I emailed her and I just asked, the whole thing was, they said when we booked it, they're like, you're booking quite far out, things may change. So I did message and I said, you know, is it worthwhile us going ahead and making our selections now, or should we wait a little bit? And they said apparently that there was new cake flavours coming out.
Ooh.
She was like,
but they won't let us taste them.
No, we can't taste them.
They won't let us.
No, they won't.
We'll just not guess.
Yeah, but she had said that there was probably going to be some new cake flavours coming out in a couple of months. So we haven't made any of our choices as of yet, because we were waiting around to see if anything changed.
It's coming up for a year until, because it'll be a year in April.
It'll be a year in April.
So I've still got time to get out.
Need to save those pennies.
By booking more cruises.
I didn't say that we did that.
So that's the update. It was a very sad beginning. It was awful. It's been a terrible couple of weeks. But then hopefully there's something exciting at the end of it.
Yeah.
So yeah. I don't know. That's kind of what the video is.
Yeah.
It was quite a difficult one to figure out what we're going to do,
but yeah. So hopefully you now understand why we haven't been around.
Yeah.
Hopefully you're excited to start getting content back.
Yeah.
Hopefully you're excited for the treasure.
Yeah, the next one's a sea day, and the sea days are always good fun.
Yeah.
And I made a cool intro and ate it before, and I think it's cool in a way. So the sea days are always good fun.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be a good vlog next. And then treasure stuff. So
exactly.
Treasure stuff should be pretty good too.
Treasure stuff about the wedding.
Yeah.
And as I said,
some reviewy
if there's things you want to know about,
there has been like 3, maybe 4 people ask for different reviewy things, so maybe we'll do them.
Please give us ideas.
We were going to compare a 3 and a 4. We're going to talk about Halloween differences, because the Halloween on the 3 wasn't. I mean, it wasn't like it wasn't good, but it is rammed.
Don't ruin.
So okay, don't ruin it. So we were going to do that video.
Yes, we were going to compare a 3 and a 4 night Halloween on the High Seas cruise, if you're interested in that. And now we've done all of the classes of ships.
But we have.
We were going to have a look and maybe compare and contrast the different categories, and maybe find out which one we like best. I don't even know, to be honest.
I do.
You do.
But then it might change after we go on the treasure.
It may change. I'm very scared that I'm going to love the treasure and be gutted that we're not getting married on.
We can't get married in the treasure because it's 7 nights.
Exactly, so it'll
That's
be
why
much
we're getting married
too
on the Wedge,
expensive.
because it's a shorter excursion time.
I know.
Excursion time? Cruise time.
Cruise time.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it'll be wonderful, but the treasure looks so beautiful.
It does look lovely.
Darn you Disney. And it's now making me want to go on the Destiny. You're not supposed to buy the Destiny.
I think they didn't understand the briefing. They didn't understand what they were meant to be doing on that one. Heroes and villains, but anyway.
I'm excited by it. Treasure looks so good. I'm like, I think the Destiny could be fun. So.
Oh, I mean, I'm sure it's going to be good.
It's a Disney cruise. How could it not be?
Right, we're rambling, so we're going to probably leave you there. if you made it to this point, well done, because it was a depressing start for everyone, including us.
Yeah. I'm glad that we're now smiling again.
Yeah, I know, it's hard.
Hopefully you've not seen loads of snot from me from the beginning. I was very aware of it.
But I like my hat. It's cool.
I like my hat.
And your hat. So, comments down below if you can guess who we might be with these hats on. Spoiler, there's 2 answers for me.
There is 2 answers for you.
Yeah.
There's only one for me.
So...
It's only for one particular character.
Yeah, so there you go. Write that comment and like and subscribe.
Yeah.
And share. That's the other one.
That's the other one.
Yep. And
follow us on Instagram.
Follow us on Instagram.
And
hit the notification button so you get a notification.
hit the bell.
Hit the bell every time so you get a notification. Follow us both on Instagram. There's 2 different accounts there. I don't think there's anything else to do, is there? Like all our pictures on Instagram.
Comment on every single one of those.
Yeah.
And just tell the whole world that we're awesome.
Oh, also, we were thinking we were going to do a giveaway.
Were we?
Yeah, we're not gonna, not now, but we've won so much stuff that we were like, maybe we should do a giveaway.
Maybe.
So if you want a giveaway, go onto our Instagrams and share our posts with on your story and write hashtag giveaway in your story.
No, you shouldn't write hashtag giveaway.
Oh no, okay, that's wrong then.
It's...
Don't do anything.
No.
We'll either do it or we won't.
This is what happens when we don't know what we're speaking about anymore.
Okay, we're gonna see you later. See you next week for some more magic cruises.
Yes, we will see you then.
Alright.
Alright.
Toodaloo, lovely people.
Bye bye.
Bye.
To put something.
Oh no, I pressed the wrong button.
No.
Oh no, oh no,
Stop.
no, I pressed the wrong button.